Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. A friend of mine, an NRI who recently came to India for some work, he narrated an interesting incident which gives us insight into our thinking. He came on the airport and then he saw two signboards, foreign passport holders, and second one said Indian passport holders. He has a foreign passport, so he stood in that line. After about 45 minutes to 1 hour, his turn came. The person at the counter looked at his passport and said, "You should have gone to other line." He said, "Why? My passport is not Indian." He said, "Yes, but you are overseas Indian. And that's why you should be in the Indian passport holders line." This guy said, "How do I know that? I saw only two distinctions, clear-cut distinctions. Foreign passport, Indian passport. I have foreign passport and I have already spent 45 minutes waiting in the line. What do I do?" Reply, "I don't know." Same person goes to a bank. He wants to open an account. The bank demands Aadhaar card. He doesn't have Aadhaar card because he is not an Indian resident. They say, "No, Aadhaar card is necessary." He said, "But I am not Indian. I have got overseas Indian card." "No, that will not do. Our policy is we got to have Aadhaar." "What do I do?" "I don't know." In both these cases, the person in authority has shied away from taking ownership of the problem. The second characteristic is there is lack of clarity. And the third characteristic here is not understanding or not having or absentee of what if. So these are the three things which keep on happening every now and then, and you also would have experienced this. Lack of clarity about the rule or its communication. Lack of transparency about the rule itself. Lack of ownership in terms of taking the problem head on and trying to solve it rather than saying, "I don't know" or "not my problem, it is our problem." And clarity in thought. All these four are advocated by ancient wisdom for any job. And before we blame those people at the counters, because we are also a part of larger public, let us look at ourselves and see whether we are clear in our communication, whether we are transparent in our thoughts, and whether we take ownership of our actions or the happenings around us. That is ancient wisdom. Namaskar.